good morning. Well, good morning for me, just about. It may be afternoon where you are. It could be early evening. It could be late at night. But wherever you're coming in from, please, as always, let me know. Let me know where you are joining me from on planet Earth this morning. Or if you are tuning in from the International Space Station, please let me know that as well. I've never had anyone tune in from space before. So, today, Sunday, the 10th of May, we have an exciting play to say to you something. I don't know, I can't rhyme that much. I'm not that clever. But we have a video going live at 12 o'clock today. It is the final Build My Bag, What's in My Bag video of 2020, and I'm excited to share it. But it's also going to be a giveaway of quite extravagant proportions. So, from 12 o'clock today, if you've not seen the schedule which you uploaded yesterday, I basically got a driver video going today, and then throughout the rest of this week until next Saturday, there's going to be a massive giveaway happening every single day. Now, the YouTube video, which is dropping at 12, will explain a little bit more about this. However, you want to be staying tuned to Instagram, you want to be staying tuned to Twitter as well, because I want you to have an opportunity to win these prizes. I mean, it's literally the biggest giveaway I've ever done. It's worth thousands and thousands. So I'm excited to give it to you guys. And seeing as we've got 20 minutes till the video launch, let's just have a chat. Any questions that you want? Let's go for it. Why not? Can't wait for that. Thank you, Rustagram. I'm feeling very under the weather today, by the way. Absolutely shattered. So if my eyes do look a little bit puffy, I apologise. I can't be perfect all the time. Okay, I try my best. I moisturise excessively. I've actually been trying to do some moisturising. It's not working very well. I still look haggard. I think it's one of those things you might have to keep up over a long period of time there. Let's have a look at some of your questions, guys. Is Murphy is Murphy in the office, and if he is showing, please no. So in my household today, currently going on downstairs, is a Disney marathon because the weather outside isn't quite as perfect as it has been. And they're watching Disney films down there. I have politely retired to my office where I can contemplate life in a different way. And I actually think that they're watching the new Aladdin film, like the new version of it, and I point blank refuse to watch that. It's an absolute desecration of a children's classic, even though I've not watched it. And Murphy's currently down there asleep, so I don't want to interrupt him. Quinny, it's my birthday, Finch. Cheers, mate. I've got an empty cup of coffee, but cheers, everyone. Go to work in those comments. Wish Quinny a happy birthday. Quinny, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Quinny. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. I actually asked, who was it? I think it was GM Golf who posted the other day about when someone's singing you happy birthday, like what is the appropriate response? Is it just to sit there and smile? And I think actually the next time someone sings you happy birthday, join in. Like join in with the song, but join in like really enthusiastically, like awkwardly enthusiastically, and maybe take the results and send it to me. God, I'm bored. How do I enter the giveaway? So there's going to be an Instagram and a Twitter post every day until next Saturday, or the coming Saturday, whichever way you want to describe it. And basically you enter on, watch the YouTube video first, that'll explain more, but you got to enter on Instagram and on Twitter, and all the instructions will be in the posts. All the instructions will be in the posts. Very excited. And each giveaway basically ends the day it's posted. So this giveaway is going to be going live at 12. It ends today at 8 p.m. So you've only got that short window to enter rather than kind of stretch it over the week. Every single day is that a different giveaway. It's very exciting. What's your favourite Disney film? Don't be a Scrooge. Favourite Disney film? Crikey. I don't know. When they were looking through it before, I saw Robin Hood, and that was like a blast from the past. Oh, God, crikey. Which part of your game are you most worried about after lockdown? Well, not putting. Putting I'm not worried about. And I think by the time I manage to get back out on the golf course, I actually think my mental game will be probably a little bit stronger until, get into a competition. I think my full swing is going to be I've absolutely no idea what my full swing is going to be like, because I've really not picked up a full club in 6 weeks. It's allowed my hands and my wrist to actually heal and get better, but yeah, honestly, I'm like everyone else, just absolutely no idea what it's going to be like. Can't remember the last time I just impacted grass. Now, this is an interesting question. How many subscribers do you have? Not enough. That's the answer, Brad. Not enough. I try every single day. I slave away to try and get, just more and more and more. And it's just not quite happening fast enough. I'm not. At this rate, I'm going to be 87 by the time I get to 20 million subscribers, and I just can't cope with that anymore. It's getting pretty stressful. So if you haven't already, hook a brother up and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll really help me out. Deep feels. Sikonoski. Time for another coffee. What is your favourite driver? Well, as this is going to be the first part of the giveaway, it is obviously the one which is currently in my bag. By the way, check this out. This is the extremes that I'm going to try and get decent thumbnails now. So, ladder, not a commodity you often see. And then I've got my clubs kind of laid out on a tabletop behind me. Honestly, way too much time on my hands. But yeah, to find out at 12 what my favourite driver is. Do I have to enter on both platforms? You can enter on both if you want to. So it doubles your chances of winning. You can only enter once, but yeah, you'll see that when it comes out. But yeah, you can enter on both. That's absolutely not a problem. What are you looking forward to the most about golf coming out of lockdown? One thing I've really missed, which I didn't quite realise, is the exercise element. So when you play golf, you don't actually think about it as exercise, because, just going for a walk and you're playing golf, but you burn I think it's 1,500 calories, I think, during a round of golf if you're walking, especially when you're walking zigzag like I do. And I've actually really missed that. So I've not been able to replicate that amount of exercise during the time that we're allowed out of our houses. And I just feel, I feel and look terrible. Well, I was pretty dashing to begin with. So, it's like softening around the edges of those winning good looks. The exercise. I know it sounds really strange, but actually just the ability to get out of the house and spend 4 or 5 hours walking around grass is, it's very, very underrated now. Favourite song, Pete? Favourite song? I like the Subscribe song. And I'm I was going to launch into song there. No. Favourite song? Probably the one that springs to mind straight away is Not 19 Forever, Cortinas, Manchester band, and it just had some very, very good times to that song and that kind of time period when that first came out. So what was that? Looking at 8 years ago now? Maybe a little bit longer, maybe 9-10 years ago actually, that album came out, St. Jude, and yeah, that was the time when I was in Shropshire really, partying quite a lot. So yeah, brings back some very, very good memories. What an album that was, by the way, St. Jude. So many questions, guys. Thank you so much. The 12 minutes we've got to go before the video comes out. What's your favourite type of video to film? What do you enjoy filming the most? Probably the videos that I enjoy filming the most are probably the Quest for the Open ones. So that allows me to experiment and to play. And I mean, what an amazing thing to do, to be able to play in a competition, like film the results before and after, all the rest of it, and call that a job. I mean, come on, you don't get better than that. But I think the Quest for the Open ones as well, because it's a point of difference between me and some of the other channels as far as I'm still, playing in competitions. Well, not at the moment, but you get what I mean. And it allows me to, certainly this year, what I'm going to do is, let's say I've got a comp 3 weeks away and it's a course which is relatively long. What I'll do is I'll film in that 3 week period building up to that competition and trying to improve my distance. So I'll do drills, exercises, all the rest of it, film all that progress, and then the result, and if that period of training has been successful, will be evident in what happens in the competition. So rather than just me doing a coaching video where I'm stood here telling you to do, ABC, I'm actually going to be guiding you through a process, experimenting on myself, and then actually getting out into a competition to to try and show you. So I'm quite interested, quite excited to see how that goes once we manage to get back out. I've got no excuses not to plan them all out now. Ah, dear. What's this one? Which romance? Sunday romance. Which romance is stronger, Peter and Mizuno Irons or Rick and Bluey? So, probably what I'd say is that me and my Mizuno Irons. Okay, so it's very early in our relationship for a start, and I don't want to be like Rachel and Paolo from Friends. I don't want it to just be like this hot, intimate thing that just burnt out. We need to make it last for the long term. So although that initial flame is burning strong, we just need to make sure that we don't take things too quickly. Don't take things too quickly. And we just make sure that we, just have this period of getting to know each other just a little bit more, rather than like the raw passion. With Rick and old Bluey, I think one of the problems Rick has is that he might be just comfortable in his relationship, and potentially, once you get too comfortable, you stop trying, you just take things for granted, and it might end in tears. So we'll have to wait and see. For my best-selling relationship book, stay tuned. Oh God, you can tell I'm not having much sleep. And then let's look down here. So many questions, guys. Thank you so much. Any tips bouncing back after having a tough round? So the easiest thing to say, and once you get through this, like, just a little mental hurdle, really, is that you understand the fact that golf is it's a game for a start. So everyone has bad games, and if you're not enjoying a game that you're playing, something's wrong. I mean, think about every other game that you would play in your lifetime. Like, you don't go to play a game if you don't enjoy it. So if you're having a bad round, I know it's easier to say than do, but listen, you just got to literally smile, smell the roses, and understand that golf's hard, and you've got to try and enjoy it even on those bad days. And that makes the bad rounds a lot easier to overcome. The second thing that you need to understand, and this really helps as well, is once you realise that you can't travel back in time, you can't affect what has happened in the past at all. It's gone, it's over. There's no going back to it. So you need to dwell on a bad round just as long as it takes to learn from that. And that's it. Like, once you've learned from a mistake, or you've taken something from that bad round, then it's time to go. Just leave it behind. Like, there's literally no point in dwelling on it. Dwelling on bad things which happen on a golf course, that's only going to get cemented in your memory and actually lead to worse results in the future. So learn from your mistakes, and then realise that you can't do anything about the bad rounds that have gone. That was a bit of a word salad. Sorry about that. Was the Gary Player Challenge worth doing? So for me, the Gary Player Challenge is still kind of active. So I got to day 15. So if you don't know the Gary Player Challenge, every day I was adding 10 reps to sit-ups, press-ups, tricep dips and squats. Got to day 15, so 150 of reps of those each day. And then my wrist started to give me some jip, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to push it too much and kind of injure myself. There's no point. My hands and wrists are basically shot, but I need to take decent care of them. But yesterday I did 100 of each, and I split them down into basically 10 reps. So I did 10 squats, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, had a little bit of a break, repositioned myself very slightly with my hands. So rather than flat, I went onto my kind of fingers and then onto my fists, and actually that took quite a bit of pressure off the wrist. So yeah, I might actually crack on with it again. It's Monday tomorrow, maybe try and do that 150 reps, and then maybe go from there again. I think any exercise at the moment is going to be good for me, because I'm like I said before with the rounds, I'm still not doing it as much as I should. Any rumours of when the courses will open again? Well, apparently there's some kind of announcement over here in the UK. Obviously, you guys are tuning into this across the world, and I know all the places are lucky enough to be able to get on the golf course. I think there's going to be some kind of restrictions eased today, but the messaging coming out from our government at the moment is just it's frustrating, to say the least, because I think everyone wants to be in this together. You know, they want to support each other. They want to make sure that we're being as safe as possible. But like, some of the guidelines that we're getting are they just don't make any sense, and it's getting a little bit frustrating now. And obviously, those frustrations are easily going to be building when we're all just trapped inside. You know, it's natural. We're looking out, we're like, oh, let's get out, but we need some clear guidelines, instructions, especially around golf, which, you know, could be made a relatively safe exercise to be doing outside. And I think I have to be honest about my bias as well. You know, I desperately want to get out on the golf course, but I'm only going to be doing it once, you know, the government and once the scientists actually say that it's safe to do so. I'm not going to break quarantine or lockdown rules just to satisfy my own urge to go out and play. You know, we've got to stick together, even no matter how frustrating it can be. And it's certainly bloody frustrating at the moment. But I think it's going to be probably a couple of weeks before they do open. Guys, we've got 4 minutes until the YouTube video is going live. Favourite club ever? I think my current What's in the Bag will probably show that I don't really have a favourite club ever. Because if I had a favourite club ever, it'd still be in my bag. I think probably the one club at the moment which 100% has the chance to become my favourite club ever is actually my 3-wood, which I never thought I would say. Like, it's a 3-wood, it's like, meh. But stay tuned for the What's in the Bag, because it is, like, absolutely class. So, we will see. What's this saying? Oh, Rick Shields has gone live as well. Terrible. Yeah, I think actually Rick's got a video going to be going live. Oh, I tell you what. Now, here's what I want you to do. My What's in the Bag is going to be going live in 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. So obviously watch my video. Once you've watched my video, once you've entered the giveaway, which is going live, hop over to Rick's video and say, oh, I've just been watching Pete's What's in the Bag. Really, really great video. You should go watch it, Rick. Something to that effect. He'll love that. Cool. Right. I've got 3 minutes. I'll answer a couple more questions and I'll get these posts ready. Very, very random looking guy walking down the alley at the back of my house. He looks like he's been having a great time. So early on a Sunday. Wow, right, okay. Make sure my back gate is locked. I think it is. Right, one more question. Let's have a look at this one. Do you reckon the tour will change much post-COVID? Well, I mean, there's ways right now that you can think of that are quite clear, that you could imagine that playing a professional tournament is completely possible. It's the fact that the crowds, they're the one variable in this that really make it difficult. Because you can self-isolate as players, and if it's a case that there's no fans at the tournament, I think that will be possible. You also have to factor in the fact that there's going to be cameras there, you know, TV crews, all that type of thing. You know, they have to be ensuring the safety of that side of things. So, you know, that I just can't see how it's going to come back with crowds anytime soon. So if there's no crowds, there's no atmosphere, even if they can get camera crews there, is it going to be worth capturing? Is it going to be worth just knocking stuff on the head and just leaving it for a few months? You know, at the end of the day, it's just a golf tournament. You know, you got to make sure that things are safe first. That's more important than absolutely anything else. Right, I am going to make a move, guys. I'm going to get posting on Instagram, on Twitter, and on YouTube. Make sure that you check out this What's in the Bag as soon as it is live. Get in there, get commenting, enter the giveaway. Really, really excited for you guys for a chance to win this. Clapping like a seal. I've started to clap like this. I don't know. Random. Anyway, see you soon, guys. Check out the video. It's going to be going live in a moment. Check out the giveaways. Super, super exciting. See you in a bit. Bye, bye, bye.